A Worcester activist appears in court this morning. He faces multiple charges, including assault and battery on a police officer after an incident at Monday's Martin Luther King Jr. breakfast. But 71-year-old Chris Horton and his lawyer say he did nothing wrong, and he is the victim here. Our Patricia Nicolas was in court today and has the latest.
71-year-old Chris Horton pleads not guilty in Central District Court on charges of assault and battery on a police officer, disorderly conduct, and resisting arrest.
I felt outraged, in particular, because this was happening at an MLK Day event. I certainly have no recollection of striking or shoving anyone, and I don't recognize that as something that I would do, ever.
Horton was arrested Monday at the Martin Luther King Jr. breakfast. A press release from Quinsigamond Community College says he assaulted a police officer. Horton says he was passing out flyers on behalf of the anti-foreclosure team. He says he was asked to stop and did, but was then allegedly taken down by police.
He was being literally dragged out of the room. They placed their foot, I believe she placed her foot in front of him, pushed him to the ground. Once he was on the ground, they handcuffed him.
I was treated like a criminal. I was handing out flyers, and I had stopped handing out flyers at the time I was taken down. I was looking for a colleague on the other side of the room so that we could talk.
Horton was then taken to the hospital where he was treated for injuries. The Martin Luther King Jr. Breakfast Committee tells us they didn't want the incident to go any further. Horton says he regrets his arrest did happen at the breakfast honoring Dr. King.
This is a big distraction from what we're trying to do. It takes the focus off the real issue.
Patricia Nicolas, Worcester News.